If you know how the show go, man, it ain't 8 o'clock yet, but I'm live anyway. 8 o'clock, probably 7:50 something. We're gonna get it cracking, man. See what the title say. If you got an opinion, man, tune in. You know what I mean? Tune in.
What the title
ain't nothing on TV today. The Crate Challenge in Embracing Your Sexuality. Embracing it. So, yo, big dog, what that mean? I don't know. You tell me what that mean. Since we banned from playing other people's music on here, I pick and choose what I am allowed to play. It's cool though. It's cool though. So I'm gonna tell a story real quick while I'm doing this. So last night I was in the store, and it's funny how the universe works, man. A brother I ain't talked to in probably 30 years, man. 30 years. But the crazy part about it, me and they talk to each other on Facebook for about the past, I want to say, I gotta be a year there because that's half the pandemic and we at the 8th month, right? Yeah. So probably been talking to each other for about a year, man. Not even knowing who we both are. And we found out last night, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Me and this dude been talking to each other on the book. You know what I mean? You support my live. I support his live show that he got going on. But we not knowing. We got history together, dude. So shout out to my man Choice. Shout out to the engineer Scott. And shout out to my man Flip Banger. I know him by another name, and I think that's what threw me off. That nigga done reinvented himself. I respect it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta put the wig on, be somebody different. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
All I know is that mosquito messed me up.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo. Doing my whole, that's what I look.
Like crazy.
That was the whole time of my session. Once I saw it, it was like, yo, we gotta get that mosquito up out of here, B. I spent my whole, like, I had to cancel my session behind the mosquito, man. I don't play with them mosquitoes, cuz.
You're taking it too far. You need to relax.
Shorty was like, he didn't hit by your foot. We in here the whole session trying to kill a mosquito, man, and then hell, I had to shoot this show, so I had to postpone that. It be like that sometimes, man. Playing with these mosquitoes. One mosquito, because I don't think they supposed to, the same mosquito got a certain amount of time he's supposed to feed on your ass. I got bit 9 times, like 50 cents out this motherfucker. Same mosquito. 9 times, bro. Told my leg up, man. I ain't been right since, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all better question these things, man. These mosquitoes out here, like, I don't even know if y'all know, you ain't even supposed to have, like, buckets or standing water around your crib. Like, you know how you might, like, have a paint bucket and you leave it on your porch or something and water get on top of that? You ain't supposed to have none of that around your crib because that's a breeding ground for mosquitoes, man. They out there laying eggs, setting up shop at your house.
Damn.
And you wonder why when you come outside, they on you. Because you feeding them. And you out here breeding mosquitoes and shit. So if you got buckets around your crib that hold water or whatever, you better knock the things over, man. Garbage cans and all of that things that hold water, man. You better dump that. Real for real. I don't know what's the situation with the hurricane. What's her name? Ida?
Yes.
Our prayers and wishes go out to and condolences and all of that good y'all. Let me find out something just flew past me, y'all. I'm seeing spots in this motherfucker. Y'all. You see how I stopped my whole conversation? I saw something. You sure you killed it? I need to see the body, man. The body, yeah. I'm just saying.
Yes.
It's in the trash. You seen the body?
Yeah.
You sure
Yes, I smacked that
You
thing.
sure this nigga ain't get back up?
Oh, I'm positive.
Okay, I'll take your word for
It
it.
was bloodshed.
Maybe it was a computer glitch. Now I'm talking about what I saw. I saw something in here, yo. I don't know where it's at, but I seen
Yeah, they
something.
say it's like 15,000 people out of power in
Yeah,
Louisiana.
man. Ooh.
On the same day as Hurricane Katrina.
Right. What's the hocus pocus with that, man?
You know.
So yeah, man, I enjoyed. It's been about 17 years. Well, I take that back. It's been about because I had did some stuff with this dude named White Gucci. Shout out to White Gucci, man. I don't know where you at, but you get a shout out. I want to say 2017. Might have been a little later than that. That's the last time I was in the big studio. And it felt natural being back on the mic, man. Like, that's what I wanted. Tired of engineering everybody else shit. I want to be an artist myself. Well, don't ever give up on your dreams and hopes, nigga. You know what I mean? I know sometimes life sidetracks you from who you were. A lot of people be like, that's the path that God wanted you to go on. No, the hell it was. That ain't what that was. Shit just happened and you got sidetracked. Don't put that on God. I felt like, you know what I mean? I know what I felt. Like, for real though. So hold up though. Is that like people? So when people place the blame on God, is that like people coming up with excuses? Is that the same thing?
I don't know what you mean.
All right, so people will say God, like everything that happens, God did it wasn't my time. God saved me from the accident. Like God wanted you to be in that bad car wreck. So right, you in a car wreck with somebody, you kill the other people in the car, but you survive. God wanted that to happen. God wanted them people to die. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm asking, because if you think about how the Catholics, bro, it's about forgiveness for them. They could go and do dirt, but as long as they go to church and repent their sins, it's supposed to be forgiven. I mean, you could go out here and kill a whole neighborhood of people, but as long as you go to confession or whatever and repent your sins, it's supposed to wipe your slate clean. But do you believe that? That's what I'm asking. Is that an excuse for people? They hide, like people are hide behind their kids. If they don't want to do something, they'd be like, "Oh, Lil Ray got baseball practice today, so we ain't gonna be able to come." People hide behind stuff all the time. So what I'm asking is using God. People use God the same way, and we just not looking at it like that. You know what I mean? Apparently, this is the first time it's been brought to your attention. So, what you think, cuz? You think I'm over exaggerating? No, that's what they do.
Who, me?
People, period.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm not talking to them yet.
Oh.
I'm talking to you. Me and you kicking it, cuz.
I don't know if I say people use that as an excuse. I feel like people feels like God put tests and obstacles and things in their way for them to overcome.
So the example I just gave you about the car wreck, you running with that?
Somebody would say, you know,
God wanted the
God
other
brought
people.
them through. Maybe it was their time to go, but it's their time to live, and they got a whole new outlook on life.
Okay, so you believe God worked. That makes sense to you that God works that way. He gonna kill them and spare you. You think that's how it works. So, because see what I'm getting at, so then you saying all the messed up stuff that has ever happened to you and not somebody else, that's God. I think that's kind of
devil.
I think that's kind of selfish. Who gets more praise, God or the devil? On this planet, who gets more praise? Because I see more evil than I see good. Who gets the most praise, God or the devil, man?
Probably God. Ain't nobody throwing millions of dollars at the devil.
So all this. So I mean, how you coming up with these numbers though? Are you judging it by, like, break it down? Are you judging by like churches, or you judging by how many people you think are religious? Like, how you coming up with this?
The church.
All right. So guess to me, how many people you actually think go to church just in this country alone? I mean, guess.
I don't know.
Guess. You think it's more than 5 million? You think more than 5 million? I'm asking. You think more than 5 million or less than 5 million?
I don't know. Probably more.
I can't have no show with a I don't know.
I said probably more.
Than 5 million?
Yes.
Okay. And
huh?
How many?
Go ahead with your question.
How many people you think die?
Everybody dies.
No. They die and they come back like ever. How many people you think actually die per year? Like on average? You say it's more than 5 million in the church. How many people you think die a year? I want to know.
I don't know. I can't say because there's so many factors and statistics and that. Like you asking me a broad question.
I mean, you got your phone.
You know they gonna throw COVID numbers up in there.
I don't care about that. I need to know how many people die each year in the United States. They got an average. So, and this is from 2019 numbers. So this is before the pandemic, but still, we talking about almost 3 million Americans die each year on average. And it was more people born in 2019 than it was that people that died. So it was almost 4 million that was born in 2019. I'm trying to look at the. So we talking about the difference between 900,000. That's crazy. Now, if that's different when you look at the numbers that way. Yeah, almost 3 million people died, and almost, well, yeah, 3,700, 3,700,000 people died. I mean, were born. So it's like 900,000 people each year, or close to 1 million each year that actually make it. That's a lot of damn people. And that's just in this country. So yeah, I see why they doing what they doing. So if you 20 years old, that's 20 million people since you've been born. Extra. That's a lot of damn people, man. That's why they trying to cap them up.
3 million people a year.
They trying to cap us, man. 900,000.
You're talking about the
What the number that balances out to what's actually left over from those that died versus those that were born. That's a lot of people, though. When you start doing the math, it's a lot of people. So I see why they trying to, doing it again. Who got to go first? Not us. that must have been a hell of a meeting. I wasn't included. Ain't nobody asked my opinion about who need to go first.
They've been doing this shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is not new information.
But now, hold up, though. Hey, she just got deep. So if it's about 900,000 to 1 million people, how many of those people are actually black? I had this conversation about minorities and the real mathematics. And, you know, this is a heated debate. It ain't about being racist. It's just about being real. So, look, I'm going to go ahead and stop right now, cuz. So, look, I looked up what the number is for Caucasians in this country, right? Or it might have just been Caucasians in general, but anyway, the number came out to like 61%. Now, I'm intelligent enough to understand we gotta break that number down because it ain't like when you talk about black people who identifies as black, where do they get our numbers from? Just because you like this? I know a bunch of mixed people that claim they black side and don't claim they white side on applications. So the numbers are tricky. Then you got the fact that you got Russians claiming white, you got Irish people claiming white, you got Jewish people claiming white, you got all these other nationalities claiming white. Of course, on paper, when they do that, yeah, they're going to be the majority. But here's the problem. It's not the majority in the way that you think that it's more of them than it is of us. Some of them races don't even get along with each other. And that's what we don't take into account. You feel me? Some of them races, they don't claim each other. That's why they do the census, yo. To push that BS narrative that is more them than it is us. Honestly, if you ever been in a neighborhood where there's a whole bunch of black people, I do know this. Unless it's them I want to say $300,000 homes on up, they not living in around each other like that. It's more spread out like it is over there in the Midwest somewhere. You feel me? And it ain't even a whole lot of people over there like y'all think it is. So where they getting these numbers from? Because up and down the East Coast, man, I know what I see. And neighborhoods, they vary as far as the population of people that you actually see depending on where you are. If you in a all white neighborhood, of course, you're going to think it's more white people than it is black people. Until you go to the hood, you feel me? Until you go to the hood, you trying to tell me Atlanta, Georgia, where I see nothing but black people everywhere, right? You trying to tell me Atlanta has less people in it than like Georgia, black people. I think the majority is us. I'm sorry. Like, go look your numbers up and do your own homework. I'm just voicing my opinion, man. But I honestly believe we are the majority. We are not that. And if that's the case, then you got to mix the black and the brown people together. We damn sure outnumber everybody else, y'all. See, they say Asian on applications for ethnicities, right? Asian is an option, right?
Yeah.
I ain't filled out one of them in so long. I gotta ask. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the crazy challenge, man. Oh, this is at the clock, man. Big Ace, Kid Anonymous, Real Rap Talk Podcast. Why am I having connection issues? What the hell going on up in here? So I definitely gotta get in on the crazy challenge. They say Hood Olympics. I don't know. I don't understand what's the point. Like, I saw the videos of people getting murdered. I know how the hood is, so hell, you give crackheads some crack or some extra crack or whatever drug they do. Don't do the challenge. You there with the phone, you watching this. You already know what's going to happen. I was in the session and looking at a video, and my man was like, "Oh, I seen that one. He gonna make it." I ain't want to see the video, cause dude's gonna make it. Look at what it's doing to us. I'm quite sure you don't want to see no videos of nobody making the crate challenge. You want to see people get mocked. But still, I don't understand what's the point of the crate challenge. Like, after seeing a couple of videos, why would you want to do that? Out of all the things during this pandemic, why would you want to do that? There are other risks to take. And people who do stuff like that, they out here fucking without comments, man. You feel me? They got to. I'm just saying. Them, look, y'all better look. Watch the videos differently now that I done said that. They out here fucking without comments. Because they don't care. Ain't no way in the hell like broke ribs, broke arms. Who the hell wants that? Then you gotta go to the hospital. Where all the sick people at? Yeah. I ain't signing up for that, dude. Like, that's crazy, man. You in the emergency room. And I'm gonna tell you something from experience. I saw in the emergency room, they had the sick side, and then they had the people that was there for like other stuff, right? But what they didn't do was tell you that that was the sick side. So if you come in the emergency room and you see a seat, you sit wherever you feel comfortable at, right? This motherfucker's around you coughing. This nigga's wrapped up in blankets with masks on. It's people without masks on. And I'm sitting up here like, yo, something ain't right. This ain't organized. And then you got one dude come out of there. Now he want to do his job. I guess he was on lunch break or something, because your man came in there and was like, you can't be in here. You can't be in here. If you ain't got the little thing on, you got to go. But then some people he let in. Some people he made put on masks. Some people didn't have to wear masks. So look, create challenges or not, man. Understand this. Shit's different, bruh. Period. Shit's different. Don't none of this make sense. And I've seen this motherfucking post where it's been copied and pasted because I done seen it quite a few times about I done had shots when I was little. I ain't know what was in it. Hot dogs, I don't know what's in it. All it, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all campaigning for? Who you talking to? That's your dumb ass that wanted to do that. Keep that to yourself. If you look, what you're not gonna do is attack people that don't want to take that motherfucking vaccine. Feel me? And the dumbass argument that I've also seen that y'all need to hurry up and get vaccinated so we can get back to what? Nigga, we ain't going back. That shit's dead. Let it go. We're going forward. And for you naysayers who believe that bullshit, look, man, it only works if you believe it works. Feel me on that. Like watching a horror movie. You're only scared if you're really scared. Feel what I'm talking about? It don't work if you don't believe in it. Period. Period. There's nobody yet knocking on your door. They might be at your job. They ain't coming to your house, okay? With a van and equipment and shit and hazmat suits on and shit. Remember where we came from. They had hazmat suits on for everybody, right? But you get to wear a mask and you're supposed to be all right. Let that shit marinate for a minute while y'all posting that bullshit. They had hazmat suits on. You saw the videos, which means, nigga, this biological. Ain't no material outside of what was designed to protect your ass gonna fucking protect you. And then I asked the other question. What's the point of the vaccine, my nigga? You supposed to take it and then what? Because people who took the shit getting it again. They getting it. Yeah, I bet I do got connection issues. They getting it more than people who ain't never had it. So how that math work? You geniuses out here promoting that bullshit to people. Because you felt like you either had to take it or you just made the decision to take it. Whatever the case may be. Here's where I'm at with it, though. People get tested, all right? Everybody ain't sick. Everybody don't have COVID. Everybody has a choice. Promoting it, trying to convince people, and then again, I don't know. I look at it as propaganda. Facebook is funny that way. There are certain things you can't say. There are certain things that if you say something and it's not factual, which is some bullshit, but that's just me. They'll flag you. Or they'll remove your post because it's not factual. Okay? How that bullshit get to stay on Facebook? Because that's not factual either. I don't know what's in hot dogs. Motherfucker, look it up. All that shit y'all said y'all don't know just tells me, nigga, you slow.
You don't want to look.
Right, you don't want fucking
know.
You don't want to know. Shit. So when it comes to this vaccine, don't push that shit because people don't want to fucking take it, man. And that's their right. I see people living a normal life, having a good time, man. I fucks with them. Right? I don't know how much time none of us got. None of y'all do. Well, what we ain't gonna do, my nigga, is sit around here and worry about this shit. Feel me on that. Like, why would you want to live your life enslaved and then get mad because you made the choice to enslave yourself? How the fuck that work? You get mad at other people for having a choice. Same choice that you had. But you made a different decision. My man was on Facebook talking about he got tested 3 times, but he's sick. It's not COVID. So what's wrong with him? Like, my dude, what happened to the other shit that we used to get sick from? And this is how I see people getting caught up. They got you. For those that believe it, they got you. If you sitting around worrying because you got a cough, it's hurricanes, especially on the deep south and on the east coast. It's hurricanes passing all of us, bro. Whenever that shit blows shit in the air, I feel different. I don't know about y'all. Y'all forgot about that? It's shit blowing in the air, man. It's planes flying in the air. And depending on if you live in the big city, it's all kind of environmental shit going on in the world. Y'all forgot about that? I don't know what to tell you, man, but I just wish y'all would stop. Look, if you made the decision to do that, fine. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self, nigga. Nobody want to hear that shit. You feel me? Everybody's not with that bullshit, man. Because there's some of us that's still waiting to see what the fuck happened. So far, I see people who's taking it, they don't feel well. You ain't telling that story. There's people who's taking it, they checked out. I ain't saying this because of that. I'm just saying they was alive before they took the shot. So we gonna be skeptical about some shit, nigga. I'm damn sure gonna be skeptical about that. And yeah, you took shots when you was young because you ain't have a choice. Yeah, I seen that bullshit. I had shots when I was younger. Yeah, your mama, your dad made you get them shots, dude. You couldn't go to school with everybody else if you wanted them shots. But I know people who don't go to school with the regular people who didn't get none of them shots. What the fuck we supposed to do with them? They healthy as all hell. It's all in game, man. All in game. If those are the decisions that you're running with, y'all, run with it. That's you. But everybody's not with that bullshit, man. What about you, yo? How you feel about it?
Seeing a whole bunch of people ostracizing other people because they not getting the shot.
Yeah.
Saying it's gonna save your life. But I don't know, the shot is not designed to keep you from getting it. It's supposed to lessen your symptoms if you do get it. So what's the point? Why? And you can still pass it to someone.
But it's something you said. Alive. Key word, alive. Can you guarantee that if I take, because this is what everybody's worried about. Can you guarantee that if I take this shot, that I am still going to be fucking alive, nigga? And you ain't gonna talk about that. Because can none of y'all niggas guarantee that, right? Then what you talking about? Because that's most people's hesitation. They don't want to take it and then get sick. They rather stay as they are and roll the dice and take their chances. And I'm not mad at nobody for that. That's your right. When we start getting on some third world country shit, which we ain't that fucking far from that. Y'all keep acting like y'all free if y'all want to, nigga. They playing by a different set of rules. It's happening as we speak. So Facebook, this is an opinionated app. Certain opinions get flagged. Certain opinions ain't even gonna see the motherfucking light of day. I get that. But when you start talking about factual shit and removing people posting their videos because you got a problem with it, I think that's corny and weak. Because it says exactly what it's supposed to say. It's sheep out here. Y'all making it how y'all making it with what y'all doing because of the sheep. You ain't doing it because of the motherfuckers that know how to think for themselves. People who don't want to give up their control. And I look at that the same way. Excuse me. People don't want to give up their guns. I see it. I dig it. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. It's about rights. People's rights. So when we start using platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and all of that to talk about your experiences, my nigga, that's just it. They're your experiences. You feel me? What do you say for the people who take the shot and then they die from it? Nothing. What can you do for the people who take the shot and they took right, hold up. Now the people who took it because of work and then they take the shot and they get sick and now they can't work. Who you think coming to they aid, they rescue? Not your ass. You ain't donating no money to the cause for them people. So it's more about what the fuck you feel and how the fuck you think or whatever, man. Like, come on, man. Be smarter than that. You took the shot, cool. That's your thing. Get sick, that's your thing. That's your body. I personally was wanting to see zombies. I wanted to see Walking Dead motherfuckers out here when they said something about a COVID or it's about to be a virus. Like, nigga, this all biological, dude. There's nothing on the shelf at the motherfucking drugstore that is going to help you. You go to the hospital. They put you on machines for breathing, pneumonia, shit. Like, come on, my nigga. We all gonna get sick. What worries me, though, is the people who actually get flu. The flu can kill you, right? But if they playing the COVID game and then they don't treat you for the flu, nigga, the flu hurt. You gonna suffer. Swine flu, H2N1, whatever, all that shit. Influenza, all that shit. Like, you gonna suffer. No matter if they don't treat your shit. There's nothing out here on the market that is going to relieve you from going through the motherfucking symptoms that you're going through now. They are natural remedies, but I'm not an expert on that, so I can't really speak on it. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the same doctors that you trust. The word that you're promoting. The niggas who didn't know shit last year. Them niggas. They got real educated in, I want to say a year. They started acting different around this time last year. You trust in them now? Them niggas ain't no shit. I promise you they did. They had to get caught up. So now they're experts in a year on this virus that there's no cure for. But they got a vaccine. And you should take it. I gotta run that back. Did I do it right? That was smooth as hell. I gotta run that shit back. Come on, man. Like I said, be smarter than that. Leave us normal people alone. I get sick every way the same every year. Every year, same shit. Bronchitis, shit like that. You know what I mean? Every year. Every year, same. The motherfucking season changed. Something happened. Motherfuckers' nose be running, sinuses, all that shit. It happens. So What you got for me, man? That shit gave me a headache. Cause I'm getting tired of, man. Look, this whole platform been talking about this shit since March of last year, and we ain't stopped. Either you're listening, either you get it, or you see. Period. That's all I'm saying. What you got, man? I'm for real, y'all. I'm getting a headache, man.
It's my turn. If you're gonna get the vaccine, though, nobody is saying that you shouldn't. Like, if you need to do what you want to do health wise for your body, then do that.
Exactly.
But don't be ostracizing other people because they're not. But it's the same thing. Like, if you're gonna be gay, then be gay. Don't ostracize other people because they're not. If you straight. Don't ostracize other people because they're not. White, black, whatever. Like, it's an opinion. It's a preference. It belongs to you.
Yeah, I like the P word. It's a preference.
Preference.
Yeah. I don't know what's in this black, but I'm smoking it. That type of bullshit. I don't know who grew these trees, but I'm smoking it. And it's good. I don't know. Why? Look, I'm showing. I don't know who made this lighter, but it worked. I don't know who made this electrical tape, but it worked. Come on, man.
Are you done now?
They ain't gonna allow me to be done. But go ahead. Go ahead, man.
I'm trying to let you get it all out.
Look, I'm trying to. The more I think about how stupid that shit is and how other people just don't see that. It's weird, yo. Like, yo, motherfuckers is weird, yo. Y'all motherfuckers is weird.
Okay. In other news, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. News is going to be scattered all over the place. So, the Hurricane Ida in New Orleans, Louisiana. And there's tornado warnings in Florida for Florida, Alabama, and the states to the left. So y'all be careful. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all are in those areas. We have people watching from all over. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share,
definitely
and
fuck with the Real Red Talk podcast, man. What is he talking about?
Right? So, let's see. Okay, I had a whole list of stuff. So, where am I going to start? Okay, you heard about this? There was an Atlanta rapper named Germ who watched his girlfriend get abducted, and she ended up dead.
His name is Germ?
Yeah.
Like Germ, Germ, Germ?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you don't even. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said. I'm tripping on the nigga name, Germ.
Well, I'll give you a minute to.
Nah, you good. You good. It's a nigga named Germ, y'all. Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm pulling this story up. There was a 911 call where he told them that he watched his girlfriend. They was leaving. Pull it up. The connection is poor. They heard you talking about the vaccine.
Yeah, I seen that on my Mac, man. Whatever.
Okay, so he watched that she was abducted at gunpoint just hours before she was killed.
But how did she die? Did they say?
She was shot. There was a leaked audio of him calling 911 saying that somebody had kidnapped his girlfriend at gunpoint. And 4 hours later, her body was found near an abandoned home in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's crazy.
You ain't hear about that?
So hold on, I got a question. What happened to we just gonna push the sex trafficking shit to the back of the bus because of all of this? Because remember, motherfuckers were getting trafficked left, right, hands was rolling up on people. That stopped. The pandemic stopped that.
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about no sex trafficking. But you know, our condolences to him, his family, name.
Who, Jern? The nigga named Jern.
Oh my God. Our condolences to the family. So let me see what else. The family suing a hotel at Myrtle Beach over a bed bug incident. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
So did you know that there's like a bed bug hotline?
The bed bugs got a hotline? Say word. What is we coming to, man?
Oh, no, wait, okay.
What the hell is
So you
this?
ain't know it's a bed bug hotline?
Nah.
A bed bug report? Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Because it listed every hotel at Myrtle Beach that's being sued. Apparently, there's one lawyer handling all of the bed bug cases, whereas multiple families suing like 19 hotels at Myrtle Beach.
Wow.
It's a bed bug registry. I'm trying to pull that shit up.
Bed bugs.
Yeah,
I'm still tripping on the bed bug hotline.
I think. Hold on, I'm trying to find the article that I had. Okay, so this. Shall I name the hotel?
Nah, we don't do that. We not doing that.
No?
Nah, we don't need to name it. You just said what town it was in. People that go to Myrtle Beach need to watch their back.
And North Myrtle Beach.
It ain't just the junkies you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about the bad bugs. They official.
But the family that brought the whole lawsuit thing to light, they had switched rooms like 5 times.
Yeah, I think
You did.
yeah. This
They
ain't
are suing for emotional distress. What you about to
nah,
say?
this ain't even a new story. I think this happened like almost the beginning of the summer or somewhere around like Mayish when I heard about it.
Now you talk about the people from Ohio?
No, the incident at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, there's multiple. There's a family from Ohio and a family from New York.
Oh, you saying it's more than one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. All right.
Yeah, so there's another family. They were set to stay at the hotel for 12 days. And they didn't know that the room was infested until after they had been asleep. After they had slept in the bed.
That's crazy because our people, always talk about being discriminated against. And now you know what it's like to be on the other side. Because you don't want no hotel room with no bed bugs. That's going to piss you off, freak you out, and it's probably not going to end the way you want it to. That story sound real familiar.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
What else you got?
I'm trying to find the rest of the stories. I think it said the registry though is 211. Or the hotline number is 211.
So, I mean, do it say how it's supposed to work? Because people need to know these things.
I have to find it again. More on that to come. Ain't it crazy? Disgusting.
See, but nah, I wouldn't do that.
What?
That's childish.
What?
I said you could call the number. They see exactly what it says. But that's childish. And we don't do childish things on the Real Rap Talk podcast.
Oh, we don't? Okay. All right, so that was all I had except for the lottery winners, but just South Carolina has been blowing up lately for the lottery. Somebody had an unclaimed $300,000 Powerball ticket that expired.
That expired?
Yeah, nobody claimed it.
They probably in the emergency room somewhere on the what's that, an incubator? What is that? When they
incubators for the babies.
Yeah, but what? Okay, so ventilator. That's what I meant to say. I knew it was an ADA, a ventilator, not an incubator. My bad. I got my ADAs mixed up.
You did. Or they lost the ticket or forgot about it.
Ooh, you would kick your own ass.
But how would you know if you don't know?
You would tell that story for the rest of your life about how you lost the ticket, man. Yeah. Think about that level. Is you ready? Or can you handle that type of depression? That you lost a $300,000 ticket. And that you can't miss what you don't have, don't apply in this shit. I'm sorry. That's gonna fuck with you. Yeah, you'll survive. Yeah, you'll live. Yeah, you get to play again, but it's all because of swallow, man. Knowing you had it, it's a little different kind of pain right there, man.
Mm-hmm. And we talked about the dude that had one twice, like in the same week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lucky him, right?
Right. And then the Rock Hill Rats.
Oh, that's what I meant to put in the title. Oh, so you know they shut the page down.
It's a new one.
That's what I was getting at. And look, my people. Oh man, I ain't put this in the title, y'all. Damn, I'm slipping. So there was a page. Ain't gonna talk about the new one. Talking about the old one. There's a page called Rock Hill Rats. Go look it up. A lot of people that came in the studio didn't know what I was talking about. Shorty was like, I'm about to go home and this is my night right here. She wilding over this shit. So yeah, it's about dudes and their paperwork. Dudes who snitched on people, videos, statements, and all of that, right? And I'm sitting up here like, yo. And it ain't saying that we ain't had rats during my time out here. But when you're infested with rats, that's a little different. The amount of people who actually have paperwork for such a small area, it's crazy, y'all. I feel sorry for people out there that's doing wrong. Y'all ain't safe.
That's just hilarious. It says somebody got caught with 4 bricks and still on the streets. How? They didn't go to jail. How?
One thing I do know, South Carolina is a little different when it comes to that law. If you got a family name and your name will hold a little bit of weight around here, things is a little bit different for you versus, and that's black and white. It don't even matter. It's going to cost money to make shit go away or to prolong whatever the inevitable, right? And I'm quite sure it's other places. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. It's about them people knowing who you are, seeing how you get down, and Can they make some money off of your ass?
Well, all I know is that shit crazy. But motherfucker can't tell on you if they don't know nothing. That's food for thought.
But my question to you though, were you shocked? Were you just shocked at the
what part?
Were you just shocked at the page
Yeah,
being
I was
created,
shocked at the page being created,
or the amount of paperwork that?
I'm not shocked at no amount of paperwork.
Yeah.
No, because you watched the first. How many seasons of the first 48? How many seasons them motherfuckers had? They be telling in the first 5 minutes.
Right.
The hardest nigga in the hood be telling in the first 23 minutes. They done gave him a bag of chips, a coke, and a cigarette, and he's snitching. Like, no.
I'll stress that the streets is different, but money is money, nonetheless. So the hustle has changed. What I don't grasp is niggas out here snitching over crack still. And it ain't that many motherfuckers smoking crack.
And assault.
They be snitching on nobody. When last time you seen a crackhead?
Oh no.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? That shit. It's motherfuckers that see several crackheads every day, all day. Fuck that. What about the download page? You didn't get to see that? Hey, y'all, look. Because I saw a post, but I ain't really, I don't know if it was a page or that was just somebody putting niggas' business out there. But fuck the rat page. The download shit. Who got that out? That was some interesting shit to read. And I don't even know them niggas. I just know that list is going to grow. Because I said on here before, these niggas is killing each other over secrets, my nigga. And that proves my point. When I saw that, I felt vindicated. I felt right. I don't know if it was a transsexual dude that did it. I think it was, but transgender.
Oh, yeah, I remember
I'm sorry.
that.
Transgender. Put niggas' business out there. It was a son and a daddy on the list. They was both getting that booty.
Okay, moving right along.
Moving right along.
Also in Rock Hill, one of the oldest nurses that delivered a lot of babies at Piedmont Medical died. Nurse Betty. She delivered my oldest daughter. She's like 89. I'm not sure how she died or what happened, but she worked delivering babies in the last 60 years. So 60 years of helping deliver babies.
It's a lot of babies, man.
At one hospital.
That's a lot of babies. It's a baby born every day.
It's a lot of babies.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of babies.
So our condolences and shout out to her. She's the one who told me I would be back up in there. Even though I said I wouldn't. I was so angry. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they celebrated, what did it say? 20 years of the 40/40 Club being open.
Yo, I forgot about that club. That club's still open?
Yeah, they just celebrated it up.
You don't hear nobody talking about it. That's why.
I don't even know where it is.
They got them in a couple of spots.
Oh, it's a couple of them?
Yeah, I think it started out in New York. I think they opened up one in Atlanta and they opened up a second one somewhere, and that was the last I ever heard of the 40/40 Club. So they probably got a whole bunch of them now. I don't know. You don't really hear nothing about that.
Yeah, they I think I ain't never been to New York, but they celebrated. So
that's what's up.
Beyonce looked beautiful.
Congratulations.
right? A lot of people are dying. Like,
This is why I can't stop.
a lot of people is like in the
This is
past
why
week.
I cannot stop.
There's been like at least 3 or 4 18 or 19-year-old rappers that got shot.
Excuse me, I eat some chip. Go ahead, I'm
They
listening.
got shot. One of them died of an overdose. People is out here wilding.
This is why I didn't want to report the news on a Real Rap Talk podcast.
Oh well.
No. This ain't a knock towards you. Stuff like that. People getting shot, rappers getting shot, and like we're not going to find any type of balance in building on it. You get what I'm saying? Like that world still, like I'm gonna die, and that shit ain't gonna make no sense to me, man. I'm sorry. Like I know dudes don't want to run and hide, even though they do. I'll be seeing the videos of niggas ducking bullets and shit. It's all a lie. People are dying over a lie. That's what I think bothers me the most about it. Why I can't fuck with that shit, man. Niggas is out here dying over a lie. Trust me. Whatever started, whatever beef, it was a lie that grew and spread and infested motherfuckers to the point niggas is getting killed over lies, y'all. Because look, unless somebody does something to you physically, not emotionally, physically, or does something to someone in your family, your loved ones, right? There's no other reason other than self-defense to be out here killing nobody, period. But they doing it. So you gotta ask yourself, why? When you got, like, I understood how people used to push that narrative in the news, black people killing black people, right? But what about the black people that says the same thing? Like, that's a concern of ours. It's a concern of mothers with sons and daughters that want to go to the club, that just want to go outside, period. It's little girls, little kids, little babies. Ain't done shit to nobody. They getting caught up in this shit because motherfuckers is out here wilding. Let me tell you what's funny. I watched the Western the other day. You know this Wild Wild West shit happened like ended somewhere in the late 1800s. So technically, that whole over there shit wasn't that long ago. But that was a lifestyle. I watch how motherfuckers are coming to your town on horses. 5, 6, 8 motherfuckers or whatever. And rob a bank, shoot up some shit, a whole bunch of lawlessness going on, right? And then that nigga dip into the fucking desert. And they got people who's supposed to go find these motherfuckers in the desert. Niggas ain't got cop cars, dog. They riding horses with a little bit of whiskey, nigga, and some water. And whatever the fuck they ate while they was out there, nigga, they had to find that shit either in the day or the night, set up camp and burn a fire, yo. This was normal shit. Then you had the gangsters, the real gangsters, prohibition gangsters, all of that. And that wasn't that long ago. And here we are again. But What do they keep? See, that's what I'm talking about. You see how I just broke certain time periods down with the violence and the guns. And then when we get to this shit, nobody has an answer. That's why the shit is whack, nigga. Shit corny. Y'all niggas, what is you killing each other? Feel me on this. This not even gonna go. You not even gonna get. You ain't even making the history books for none of this shit y'all do. What y'all killing each other for? It ain't gonna be a lesson that's taught in your great grandchild's third grade class that you was a shooter. Don't nobody give a fuck, nigga. Nobody's gonna remember you. You go to jail if you don't die. B. Period. You going to jail if you don't die, man. And that's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle for these youngsters, man. And I don't know. I ain't Superman. I can't save niggas, yo. I can't. I just think the shit crazy as hell. That's normal. That shit is being accepted. It's dudes not even that far from where I live in the next town over. They with the shits. That's their MO. That's what they do. That's what they promote. That's the lifestyle that they want to live. And it's crazy to me because I'm like, hold up. Education, bettering yourself, finding a wife, finding a woman, or whatever, good woman, having kids, buying a house, the typical American dream shit, right? Fuck all that. I'ma be a grimy nigga. I'ma be in the system. Shit, fuck it. I'ma be in the system. Or I'ma die trying. Oh shit, I just came up with one. That shit was real spiritual. I felt it right here. So I'ma be in the system. Or I'ma die trying. Is these niggas MO. Wow. And I don't think no amount of OGs is going to be able to get through to somebody that thinks that. I know people who were forced into gang life that didn't want to do it, but they kind of like didn't have no choice because of where they stayed at. That's different. These niggas want to be somebody, so they acting out. What's more concerning to me though, it's not even the young men that's doing it. It's these young women that promotes the shit. How about that? That part doesn't get talked about. The young women that promotes it. I see videos all the time of my sisters out here wilding. Especially that video where that girl just kept getting stabbed, but she was holding her own while she was getting stabbed. Like, listen at this shit I'm talking about, yo. This is what this younger generation is doing with their life, man. And it ain't all kids. I'm quite sure there's plenty of kids doing positive shit, but my nigga, this right here, different. Just different. We did stupid shit in the hood. Yeah, I get that. But to the point that we gotta be disrespectful is all hell. Like, I feel that rage when I see a video and be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. When a man knocks a dude out and this nigga is defenseless and he's still getting stomped. For what? You won. Walk away. Why you gotta get this nigga Dane Brandis? What the fuck is you doing? He can't punch you back. What you stomping him for? This is who we are. This is who we present ourselves to be. My question is, though, how do you think you're going to be able to turn that off to act normal? Like, if you in the system, because this is something that my generation was concerned about. We ain't want no felonies. We ain't want to be in the system. Period. That was the goal. Nothing else. Fuck a murder, fuck a drug charge, fuck all that. We just ain't want to be in that system. Whatever that shit is, we didn't want to be in that. Y'all have changed that whole shit to you want to be in the system. You getting the face tats and all that. Come on. You want people to know you do crime. You want people to know that you with the shits. You'll never have a good paying job that's going to take, like, come on, man. I'm looking at that shit. Like, so it has to be this or die. Because where else you going to go? You feel me? Where else you going to go? You basically branding yourself at a young age, not even preparing for when you turn 30, 40, 50, and 60. Because if you do survive all of this shit, you niggas are going to be grandparents. That's going to be some interesting shit to see. Because the typical, what we view as grandparents, is changing already. Grandma's at 30. You feel me? That wasn't no common shit. They had no grandmom at 30. Just little shit that I be thinking about, man, that I don't know if y'all think about that shit neither. Then there are those who, they just stay away. They just stay away. They live a different life. I hope you never have to come across these dudes who do shit like that. I hope you never become a victim of someone's rage in that regard. You feel me?
People need to learn how to control themselves.
That shit bothers. Every time we talk about it, man, it bothers. Because I'm a smart nigga. I be trying to figure a way out for niggas. And I come back to the same conclusion. I understand. They got a brick wall, bro. They not going to be able to get through that. There is no amount of rehabilitation programs that people are going to invest money in for people like that. They're not going to do it. But they got prison for your ass. And that's it. They got chair for your ass. They got lethal injection for your ass. Hell, they even trying to bring the firing squad back. Imagine buying tickets to go see that shit. Give a nigga a taste of their own medicine. Damn. Oh, shit. Let me stop before they fuck around and do that shit.
Okay, last thing. This is a positive note. Okay? Yes. Yes.
You must don't know what the title is.
So, finally, after many, many years of waiting, we will finally be able to stream Aaliyah's music on, Apple Music, Spotify, stuff like that. For a long time, her music was not available. You couldn't even pull her song or any of her albums up.
Right.
So if you ain't have a CD or you ain't have a download, a way to switch stuff to MP3, you are not listening to it. But they, Barry Hankerson, ain't that her uncle?
I guess.
Help get. I seen at least 2 albums. I seen 1 in a Million and something else on Apple Music. So shout out to our family for finally allowing people to stream her music after all this time.
No doubt.
That's it.
So the title is Crate Challenge and Embracing Your Sexuality. When we gonna get to the embracing your sexuality part? Now, you ready?
I get. I
I'm talking to you. What you mean?
Okay.
How's that not something that you don't want to talk about, though? The title itself is empowering, embracing your sexuality. So I was thinking, the women that I'm usually attracted to are the women that embrace their sexuality, meaning you don't have to be naked. Comfortable, classy, nasty is a combination of things. You know what I mean? You see, and you see professional women getting down. When you think of professional women, you don't think about shit like that. Just like you don't think about a professional man being a freak. Like, nigga might have a fetish, but you don't think of a nigga as a freak. You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't know what I'm talking about? I'm by myself.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're going with it.
I just told you. Embracing your sexuality. You need more than that. I'm very confused. You don't embrace your sexuality?
Nah, I don't do that. I
Then maybe
have a sexuality.
Then maybe you might not be able to relate then.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end the show on that note.
You not done.
I'm gonna have to find me a new co-host. This one done quit. Big Bass, K Anonymous, Real Rap Talk Podcast. Yeah.